Hello. My name is Drew Pickles and today I will be going to Frostbite Falls from the TV series The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. To get there, we'll have to fly on a very long airplane ride, which will last for 9 hours, so I will start masturbating to a loyal fantasy of me seeing Barney having sex with Kyle in a giant gelatin jar like our super fat Cartman 67 had no idea that this video, since he remembered one using your sodas as anal lubricant. Now here comes the sweetie goo all over the airplane. Bag. That was much really swell up the bum bum. And then, because I flooded the plane in cum, it will drown the pilots, thus causing the plane to crash into grasslands, but the plane will somehow land in front of the Frostbite Falls sign. Everybody on board, except for me, will be hurt and knocked out, and I walk toward Frostbite Falls. When I get to Frostbite Falls, there will undoubtedly be a big fucking line of bratty 8 to 11-year-old children waiting for an autograph from Rocky and Bullwinkle. So after waiting for what seems like hours and hours and hours, and the time for Rocky and Bullwinkle to get new episodes of the new Rocky and Bullwinkle show, but in all reality is only exactly 18 fractions of 1 second, I will grow bored and will start to rate the little boys in line like how the hell do you rate Australian boys? The super fat Cartman 67 never had a cartoon toy. Who gives a fuck? Using your ends, pencils, pictures, and notebooks as dildos. Like to this video is so different right now. Also, more motherfucking random and would probably be short. Get ready for my dirty white paint. Splotch, bag, that was swell. The little girls will become disgusted and begin to cry for no reason, and one will call me a sick fuck. I will say to her, wait a minute, until I tell your parents what you just said, young lady. After I'm done destroying you all with my penis like what are you girls, child prostitutes? Looks like I missed a little boy. Bag. That was swell, but I thought I was destroying innocent girls. For every Drew Pickles goes to video maker. This actually my way of stopping a woman without my penis going inside their bodies. How much girls are out anyway? What do you want to do? Screw Rocky and Bullwinkle. Bag. That was swell. Then I will finally arrive to Frostbite Falls, and I will go to Rocky and Bullwinkle's house, and then I will break the door down like smash smash smack smack smash smash smack smack. Bag. That was really swell. And then I will walk into the house and Mr. Big will approach me and ask me, what the hell do you want? And I will say, you speak English, and then he says, of course I can speak English, you dipshit, but you're breaking the fourth wall. Now tell me why you're here. And then I am here to rape every moving dude in this universe, and Mr. Big will try to close his eyes, but after that I will have already began to rape him like a how the hell do you rape a tiny guy? Who knows, I'll just use your glasses as a sex toy. Using the busted pieces of the fourth wall as dildos like. Using your tears as anal lubricant. The super fat Cartman 67 hated it when you've been evil all time. The things that will be used as dildos for sex toys make good dildos too. Suck my penis. Get ready for my cum all over you. Bag that lost well. Then, Boris bad enough and Nudity Fontaine will be doing evil schemes to murder Moose and Squirrel, and they will be doing an evil plot called a candy explosion, but I will stop them and use my swell cat-like reflexes to collect all of the dynamite and rape Boris and smack Natasha like smack smack it. Bag that lost well. Next, Sniddly Whiplash will come to Rocky and Bullwinkle's house to see what all of the bad drama might have been, and he will see what I have done, and he will call me a sick faggot, and then I will say I ought to show you the true definition of a sick faggot, and I will drag him to Pennsylvania, where I will rape him like using your top hat, evil staff, evil mustache, evil plots to tie Mel Fenwick, rope, and famous saxophone. As Dilda seriously, how the hell do you rape a villain? Fearless leader's invention. Make good dildos too. This video is the most awesome video in the world. Get ready for me to come all over you. Bag that lost well. Then fearless leader will step out his office and ask, what the hell are you doing here? I will say that I am raping Sniddly Whiplash, and then he will say, get the fuck out of here now, and then I will say I can't do that, but I will rape you like this is a short rape using your head as a dildo. Get ready for some bag that lost well. Then I will go back to Frostbite Falls and return to Rocky and Bullwinkle's house and fuck a stinky pie for no obvious reason, like using the stinky pie's fart as anal gas in my asshole. Bag that lost well. Then Captain Wrongway Peach Fuzz will come out of nowhere and ask me if I have seen Rocky and Bullwinkle, and then I will say no I haven't, and Peach Fuzz will say, oh, that's too bad. I was gonna give an orgy with them and rub your cock, and I will say, are you homosexual? And so am I. Then Peach Fuzz will say, well, what are you waiting for? Do you want to rape me in the bum bum? And I will like how the hell do you rape a weird guy? You asses, so sexy. Using your buttons as anal beads. Using Mr. Hobson as our butt buddy. Let's suck ourselves cocks. Get ready for my swell coming. Bag that lost well. Then Dudley the Right will run to Rocky and Bullwinkle's house and say, "Hey, what's up?" And then I will say, "I am Group Pickles, the swellest organism in the multiverse." He will then see you're Group Pickles from the Rugrats show on Nickelodeon, and then I will say, "Yes, I know. I am giving you and your horse some swellness syndrome and shit." Then Dudley the Right will say, "Mind if we have gay sex with you?" And then I will say, "Okie dokie," and we will have a little orgy like using your boots is still the using Inspector Fenwick as our butt buddy, using your horse as our sex slave. This video is awesome when Mr. Captain Peach was thinks Super Fat Cartman 67 cares J Ward drew these characters. Suck my cock glue 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 glue. Get ready for coming. Swa 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 goes you swa 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 bag that lost well. And then Mr. Peabody and Sherman will appear in the way back and get out of it, and Sherman will say, "Who is that guy?" And I will say, "I am Group Pickles, that gayest organism ever." And then Mr. Peabody will say, "Wait a minute, Sherman, he's Group Pickles from Rugrats." And then I will say, "Yes, do you want to fuck?" Sherman will try to run away, but he will trip over my mastodonic 300-mile-long penis, and I will take their anal innocence like how the hell do you rape a dog? Using your glasses is still the saw. Using your tie as a dildo. I'll get ready for coming. Meg that lost well. At this point Rocky and Bullwinkle will step out of their office, but in all reality life they will out of nowhere. But it's more traditional to say step out of their office. But anyway, they will then ask what the fuck is going on here, and I will say, "Oh, nothing much really. Just making the adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle into the adventures of Cocky and Bullshit." And then Rocky will see your Group Pickles from that one Rugrats show on it, and then I will say, "Yes, I am. Wanna have sex with me?" And Bullwinkle will say, "Sure, we would like to," and they will open their putty dippers and we three will have an epic Frostbite Falls orgy in this planet like how the hell do you rape a moose and squirrel? Fuck, who knows, I'll maybe rape Rocky's dry nose holes and Bullwinkle big nose holes. Using Bullwinkle's left antler as a dildo. Using Rocky's flyer hat as a dildo. This video should end now, so suck my penis. Now get ready for me to come all over you both. Splotch, bag that lost well. Just then the real manager of this video, J Ward, the producer of the show, would storm out of his office and say, "What the hell is going on out here?" And I will say, no, this is a kid's show, you can't say bad words like hell or other words like ass, rape, dick, shit, cum, just whore, faggot and such. He will say, "Wow, you are truly a sick man," and then I will say, "That's all I needed to hear," and then I will rate him like the adventures of a moose and flying squirrel in Frostbite Falls. Bag that lost well. Holy shit, oh boy, holy shit. This all sounds super duper hipper diaper bum raping, airplane riding, plane flooding, people on board murdering, boy raping, girl harming, tiny guy fucking, bad mouth raping, women bashing, singly fucking, fearless leader short fucking, stinky pie shutting, tilde strumming, fourth wall breaking, peach fuss screwing, Dudley delights orgy having, moose and squirrel loving, penis licking, villain fucking, no third fucking, it'll turning you gay with every fraction. Up to fractions of 69 fractions of a hyposecond. I still hope you're watching this awesome video super swell. I think I will be going to Frostbite Falls and do all of that right now. Remember, if you like to fun moose and squirrel, join me and we'll do it. See you later, my swell cocksucking nasty motherfucker bum pirates nigger bum buddies.